Hello, and welcome back to Laura Bow and the Dagger of Amon Ra. Last time, we were being chased and possibly murdered. We were murdered. But not for long. Okay. I think this will be the last part, honestly. So let's do this thing. Chased by murderer. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Where did this come from? Okay. There's no time. No, there's no time. Oh, very slow. No, why did she do that? We're gonna get killed. Okay. Why did she run across the entire room? Okay. This may be a lot of trial and error. Okay. It's murder time. I'm gonna close that door. She just runs right in and then I can't do anything. I'm not used to being chased in games like this. No, why are you running? Why are you running? She's just a scampering. Keep going, Laura, please. No, we didn't do it right. Who is it, though? And I was thinking while we were, in the interim, I was thinking, there's that whole thing about the cult that I don't know about yet. Okay, maybe we gotta throw some ball bearings. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Make him slip with some snake oil? I don't even remember what that is. Smelling salts. Okay. The Dagger of Amon Ra. Wire cutters. What to do? What to do? Pocket watch. A nice bunch of grapes. It's very random. Charcoal. A size 6 shoe. Very small. Oh no. Oh god. The Ankh was there. How sturdy is the wire? Sturdy enough to hang up this, right? Barricade the door. Run. That'll buy us a little time. Laura, run! What is that? Yeah, I don't recall there being a chair there before. very conveniently placed chair that I would have loved earlier in the game because I wanted to sneak in there. We're gonna be saving just so much. Because now that I've got one thing right. Stream 7 chased by murder. Oh, I'm gonna wait for it to load. Oh. Oh god. The secret tunnel! But wait, nope, that's only one way. Oh. Oh, thank God she went in. And just in the nick of time. I'm such a scaredy cat. You hear the sound of someone breaking down a door in the next room. Oh, she won't do it again. Yeah, we're just gonna, like, since we're in the last episode, I'm just gonna save Mooder. I'm just gonna save all the time. I'm such a scaredy cat. I'm not sure how I plan to get through Resident. Oh! Yay! We didn't even have to do anything. Take some stock. There's a bunch of stuff. Okay, and then we push that. But what's going on here, though? I'm scared. It's gonna... Oh! It's gonna pop out at any moment and just crawl right under that. Oh, lovely. Lovely elevator music. She compresses. Oh, we can move now. Cool. Oh. Sarcophagus room? What? 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 Did I just pick up a mummy? It's a mummy from the Ptolemaic period, whose name is Pooh. Like my favorite Earthbound character. Prop the door. Okay, let's see. A snake protrudes from the mummy case's headdress. You remember that the snake is a symbol of Egyptian royalty. Pharaoh Mackenzie Tep. Okay, well, it seems like we're just gonna have to throw random objects at things. So, I mean, we've got plenty. We could use these grapes to trip them, probably. We got snake oil. It's 1/4 full. And the snake lasso. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Enter. Damn. We're doing pretty good, all things considered. Oh, this is the said cult. You hear ominous chanting as you encounter a strange ceremony. Oh, they see me. Oh my goodness. What the heck is this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's where that went. Excuse me, I was looking for the women's lounge. They're gonna kill me. Oh. You're coming with us, young lady. I think you're making a mistake. You've seen too much. We can't let you go. Not to worry, I won't remember seeing this room. Or you, or anything, really. I've got a terrible memory. Can't even remember my own name half the time. I'm sorry you found us. Our cult of Amon Ra must remain a secret. There is too much at stake here. Too many important people are involved. Who is this, Jar Jar Binks? The cult of Amon Ra? In the museum basement? This room is the forgotten part of the original museum. We're safe here, as long as no outsiders are aware of our existence. Oh, well, my lips are sealed. If you want to dance and sing and have your little meetings down here, that's your business. You cannot be trusted, Miss Bow. You're a newspaper reporter. We could be a featured article on page 1 of tomorrow's newspaper if we let you go. That is true. But people are going to miss me. They'll search the museum. The police will never find this room or your body. Is she gonna be sacrificed? Oh! Wait, who is that? You don't really plan to kill me, do you? Of course not. You're one of us now. Huh, what a relief. Kill is such an ugly word. Actually, we're going to sacrifice you to Amon Ra. Can we talk about this? This took a very serious turn. This is just an average Tuesday night in New York. There's nothing to discuss. You should be proud to die in such an honorable fashion. Young Egyptian maidens used to fight for the privilege of being sacrificed to the great Amon Ra. Now, wait a minute. I thought the ancient Egyptians didn't make human sacrifices. You're familiar with the history of ancient Egypt, Miss Bow? Well, I've learned a few things. Perhaps we should test you. Oh no. Do I have any other options? We can test you or sacrifice you. It's your choice. I'm liking this idea more and more. What kind of test is it? Amon Ra may choose to intervene on your behalf. It is our tradition that we must let you live if you can answer Amon Ra's riddle. Great. Of course. You'll have to answer the riddle with hieroglyphics. I was afraid it would be something like that. Okay, what's the riddle? Actually, it's a two-part riddle. What is the room you leave without entering? Oh, what is a room you leave without entering? somewhere you end up, but you never entered. Oh, is this how it's gonna be? Try to remember what was that thing that the hieroglyphics said? I don't have my notebook here with me. Something about the lake. There's like a lake and like raw. Like a, was there like a womb? Or am I just making that up? Let me see. I'm thinking hard. A room you leave without entering. Room you leave without entering. Something about raw and the lake. Okay. Raw and a lake and a womb. There are things leave wombs. Not really a room, though. Well, that's, I guess... I mean, just because it has 4 walls doesn't make it a room. Went too far. Womb. I know, and there's no third game either. Oh, that's correct. Now, what is the room you enter without leaving? Oh. I mean, if it's the opposite of a womb. The opposite of birth is dying. Womb to tomb, as they say. That's all I got. We can always reload. That's why we saved. There's no third game. There's only 2 games in this series. It's very sad. Very impressive. You're the first person who's ever answered that riddle correctly. The wise Amon-Ra apparently wants us to spare your life. Will you swear to keep our location a secret? Of course! Then you may leave. May the great Amon-Ra guide your footsteps. I don't want to... Wait, I'm safer in here. Thank you. Now I just have to outrun the person who's been chasing me. Who is chasing you? Do you think they'll find their way in here? I'm not sure who it is, but I believe it's the same person who stole the Dagger of Amon-Ra from its display case, and I'm sure they'll find their way in here. How do you know it's the same person? If that is true, they will not leave this room alive. I suggest you leave through our secret escape route behind the altar. Go now and remember your promise. There's no way she could keep that a secret. Oh, wow. Faded paint on the door says maintenance only. Cool air occasionally blows through the gap between the door and the door frame. There's a drain set into the floor covered by a grate. When the furnace is cleaned out once in a while, the ashes are often hosed down the drain. A large, circular, ornately carved stone is hung up on the wall here. It seems to be attached to upper and lower tracks, which run several feet across the wall. Oh, there's someone there! There's an unconscious man in the coal bin. Although his hair is dirty, his coal is dirty, his face and hair look suspiciously like Steve. Steve, being the large, unconscious type stevedore he is unmovable in his current state, and he's got coal all over his body. It's too heavy. You don't have room for it in your purse. It's not yours. You can't do anything with the shovel. You have more important things to do than use the shovel. Besides, the shovel's rusted into place. Well, if he's passed out, gotta give him them smelling salts. Look suspiciously like cigarettes. He's passed out. Wake him up. Wait, maybe I just need to move out of the way. Really? Is that for sure? Push him. Wait, what just happened? What did I just put down? Or did I just uncover something? It looks like a metal or something. Ashes are removed through this gate. The shovel isn't good to use. Try the other one. Well, the other one doesn't work. The stone resists your best efforts to move it. This may be too big a job for one person to handle. Too hot to touch. Maybe I need to magnify that, because I don't... What is that? I do see something new there. Oh, several gunshots. I don't like that. Is there anything else that could wake him up? Bifocal reading glasses. Red hairs from the dead body. Carbon paper. A woman's shoe. Grapes. No smelling salts from... Oh! That's his head. Of course it was his head. It's Steve, the handsome young man who's been flirting with you all evening until he vanished mysteriously several hours ago. Steve appears to be in great pain. If he had a gun, why was he shooting? Why does he hate me? Is he missing a shoe? What happened to his shoe? I don't know what I could have done. saved over on accident. Do we need to go back? Because I feel like if I just did it again, I'd just do everything that I did before. Okay, let's try this again. Is the Countess dead yet? No. Okay, we need to bone Yvette. Clearly. Oh, Yvette. Okay, yeah, we saw this. She's all jealous. The jealousy is super unbecoming of her, too. It's not even like a fun, sexy jealousy. Oh. This son of a bitch. No wonder she's jealous. That floozy Steve. I'll see if he has both of his shoes now. Do women keep carrying you off, or do you let them carry you off? Huh, Steve. This man, I swear to... He does have both of his shoes. Like a cartoon, he got socked so hard the shoes came off him. Okay, and we had to... I'm gonna save after this so that we don't have to... Okay. And Laura barges in, as she should. This floozy, I swear to God, and I'm talking about Steve. He's just giving in to whatever any lady says. Okay. Oh, she's still there. She's not there, I mean, rather. Okay, come on. Okay, so there's Gladys. No, not Gladys. Why did I say that? Lavinia is her name. Okay, maybe saving it. Oh, it's locked. Now, is it? There's nothing there. So what was the deal with that? What was the deal with that, like, load of bugs carrying a stake? Like, nothing has ever come of it. Maybe there will be, like, an Act 3 reveal. And the bugs will save us. Epically. Try to remember where we were when we were doing this. So this was Ziggy. Yeah, what about Dr. Smith? Was he down there? There was no chair. Sneaky, sneaky game. saved me. Let's see. Let's see. Where to? Yeah, the creepy robes thing, I'm not into that. Thank God the Triceratops are okay. Such a beautiful family photo. Burn him, burn him, burn him. The door's locked. I love these. I love how in these games, if there's even a little bit of dimness in a passageway, Laura immediately falls to her death. Oh yeah, and where's Dr. Olympia? Ooh, we need to... Wait. Let's not die this time. I almost forgot about the cheese. The room feels secure. Can I grab it with a stick? Oh! We didn't become Swiss cheese. We have cheese now. He's a little extreme about the mouse thing. It's a Thompson submachine gun, also known as a Tommy gun. Interesting. Why does he have a Tommy gun for mice? Maybe he has some issues. We've got cheese now. For a second I was like, oh, I'm going to go see Ernie. Nope. He is dead. The loan sharks got him somehow. The timer went off, but there's no one in here aside from me and the king, His Majesty. I'm into all the taxidermy in this museum. I love the bear. Secret tunnel. My fave. Okay, let's unselect. Well, let's look at the cheese real quick. A wedge of the finest Limburger cheese. The ultimate in cheesiness. I've never had that. I wonder if it is the ultimate in cheesiness. I do love some cheese. I love me some cheese. Like nobody's business. Not that I'm a mouse. I wouldn't say that I'm a mouse. However, I wouldn't say no. And now we get to see the room in disarray. Take her shoe? No, you're gonna take it. see. It's red hairs. Is it a red herring? Take it. Okay, we don't want to touch it. What's that again? Oh, it's a black fabric. Yes. Are there any that I can open? I realized I didn't try all of them. Look at everything. Inspect. Computer, enhance. Okay, it's a floor lamp now. Let's see. Oh yeah. I want to go back down. I want to go back downstairs to the scary lab. Because I've just remembered in Heimlich's lab that you got like 50 million close-ups on the books. So what I'm thinking is secret tunnel. You already know. Carefully, Laura. Torture. For some reason, the spine on this book has been turned to face the wall. Oh, the poetry book falls open to a poem, She Walks in Beauty, written by Lord Byron. The page is marked by a black garter with a note pinned to it. Oh, it was just a garter all along. Scandalous. There it is. A lacy black garter with the name of Yvette stitched into it. There's also a note attached. The note attached to the garter reads, "You can have the other garter and much more if you meet me at 3 a.m. in the preservation lab." The handwriting is female. I mean, I'd presume it's Yvette's, but I'm no expert on handwriting. What time is it now? This is like the least sexy place to hook up. There's all these koalas and boars staring at you. But I mean, I guess when you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. So she's dead now. Probably. There she is. Speaking of hooking up, it's time to bone. And yes, I'll make that joke every time. No, it was past 3 already. So she missed her date. She seems to get less and less surprised as the night goes on. She's like, oh my god, this again. Bifocals, red hair. Stiff sheet covers Yvette's lower anatomy. Oh, I'm still boned up. Okay. Clutch tightly. I can only remember 2 people with glasses. And one of them that we saw still had glasses. So does that imply... What does that imply? What's going on here? You pick it up and place it in your purse. Okay. Let's do a once over. Everyone looks kind of blue. Okay. Well. Yeah, there you go. Oh, meanwhile. This again. The Countess is like, I'm dying. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll be back, I guess. Let's skip this. Oh, the snake's already gone, cause she got bit. Who tied her up? Who tied up this old lady into that position? At this point, I'm not entirely sure who the murderer is. Part of me just wants to make it the cop. Just cause he sucks. They all suck, though. Okay. I will use my knowledge in the chase. Okay, wait. Loading. There we go. We're gonna need to snake oil that thing. A snake, it's a snake. Oh. Thank goodness it didn't kill me in the 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't believe snake oil is a real thing. Well, I mean, it is a real thing, but it's not like an actual oil. Laura's a brave girl sometimes. I like the snake music. It's only got 1 fang now. It means business. I kind of want to feed it. We didn't get to feed it, like, at all. Okay, so wait, we can't save. Once you discover her, like, everything starts immediately. So, sorry, Countess, I'm gonna wander around. Hopefully the murderer doesn't just get you whenever you leave the room. Okay. Looks the same to me. The same cheesy murders as ever. It's beautiful. Truly. Bang. Nope. Okay. There we go. just do a once over of all the rooms before we continue. Oh! This is not public part of the museum. This area is verboten to you. We've not gotten to ask him like a single thing this whole time. The Countess is dead. I do not trust her. I do not trust you. I do not trust anyone. I mean, around here, that's honestly fair. Please don't shoot me. What do you think of? He's a bumbling fool who does not care about this museum. Okay, I'm worried I'm gonna set him off if I ask too many questions. He's a loose cannon. He'll shoot a mouse, he'll shoot a person. And I've always said that. There's no way I have to check every single one of these vats, right? That'd be crazy. Looks the same. That's the crate that nearly killed me. Well, it did kill me, and then it didn't. It was good that I had a little while to stew on it. Everything looks the same to me. Yeah. Let's use the secret tunnel to go up into the other room. Always take the opportunity for a secret tunnel. I hope there's no murderers in here. Okay, let's save again just in case. Can never be too careful. I don't like that you can't save in some of the rooms. It's a little annoying. Because they're almost always the place you need to save the most. Uh-oh. I forgot to use the lantern. I don't even know what's happening. In the darkness of the secret passage, you're as blind as a bat. You have a brave but brief battle, during which you endure the battering of a berserk and bellicose black bat without batting an eye. Then your body, bothered by bloody bites, becomes bereft of life. Okay, well, thank goodness we saved. I forgot she is completely helpless in every way the second she goes to the dark. Okay, let's go to that secret tunnel. Yeah, enter. There we go. Okay. Secret tunnel. Okay. I hope there are no slashers here. I wish it could go both ways. It's kind of unfortunate that it doesn't. Lorabo devs really like themselves you know, what is it called? Secret tunnel. I just said it. What? Is that the boot? You pick it up and place it in your purse. Well, that's where that went. So he got gotten here. I don't remember seeing the blood when we were running, but I was in like I was in an alarm alarmed state. The blood is red and almost dry. No, it's not the dog. The dog's not real. Okay. You didn't, but I did die a few times while you were gone. Getting slashed. Is there anything in this room besides the bone? Yeah. I just keep waiting for something to fall out of his mouth when I press this button. It's pretty cool, especially for the 20s. That's probably like super high tech. I find it really funny how a few episodes I was like, is the Dagger Museum a real museum? No. No, it's not. You can't have a murder mystery game with secret tunnels in a real museum. People start trying to explore. Speaking of museums, there was a heist at the Louvre. And they brought chainsaws. And it was like in the middle of the day. Okay, we got Steve's shoe. You think we're good? They did. They brought chainsaws. Isn't that crazy? In the middle of the day, they just they opened up the Louvre and barged in and stole stuff. What could I possibly need the cheese for? Steve boot and cheese. I always think of when I think about museum heists or bank heists, either one. I believe it was The Watcher had said it was so easy to get away with crimes. Like you could shoot your name into the wall after you're doing a crime, and then as long as you weren't still there, they could basically get you. Okay, let's inspect the Countess. Okay, we got some grapes. It's weird. Where is... Fair enough. Where are the smelling salts? Wasn't it over here? It's the dead leg of the Countess. Yeah. She's super dead. Oh, it was under her foot? Oh, we can't save on the screen neither. Okay, we'll look all over her. The intercom has fallen onto the floor. The thank you note is really cute. Wow, why did they kill her in here? No, they didn't kill her, but somebody tied her up. That's not normal. We're about to be chased by a murderer. And we can't save in here. Okay, who's ready to be serial killed? Games are so much more scary to me than scary movies for some reason. I'm not that scared by horror movies most of the time. I do get scared, but I'm not as scared of them as I am games. Run. Laura! Now's not the time to be a dog. Okay. Okay, do it again. We're running and we're running and we're running. Okay, let's do a little bit of a save. Serial killed again. Laura. There we go. Laura, please run. Scamper on, Laura. Skedaddle as hard as you can. Okay. Come on, Laura. And she's running in heels, too. Okay. Hop in. Okay. Who is that? You hear the sound of someone breaking down a door. I love the way she runs when I have it set to such a high speed. I am curious how fast she would run at a low speed. Oh. Freaking hoof it, Laura. Hot-footed out of there. She is. You could say she's a zoomer. And now we're gonna get some very lovely elevator music. It's lovely. Just kidding, we're being chased by murder. Is it because we're in a cutscene? Yes. Yes, it's poo, and then we take the mummy. That's so good. Why do we use the body of a very respected and ancient being as a barricade? I will never know. Oh, it's in my purse. Yes, it is in my purse. It was. You pick it up and place it in your purse. Why couldn't we have used one of the, like, coffins or something? Yeah, why does it always do that? Okay. Go. Laura, go. Amon Ra. I think I've been pronouncing Amon Ra wrong this entire time. Unfortunately. But we're on the last part. So. Yeah, this thing is gonna save us somehow. And that ferret. And then there's... Is that Ramses Najir? He looks way different from this angle. Laura looks very stressed, and I do not blame her. Me and the boys. Sisboomba. Let's do this. We can solve the riddle. Didn't he actually... Ziggy said something about some guy who had a riddle. Like at the very beginning, right? I was like, damn, that's crazy. Anyway. Womb. Tube. This would be like the great setting for like a D&D type thing. Like especially if your players know nothing about this game. Just like steal this entire mystery. Yeah. We're free. What could we possibly need grapes and cheese down here? It's Steve. That trollop. Make sure we look at everything. Coal chute. Someone stuff him down the coal chute? Okay. So we can't take too long or they'll come in and shoot us. Give the man his shoe. Wait, I want to do a little save. Because I don't want to do all that again. I'm a big fan of murder mystery stuff, so I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would like this as its own like TTRPG thing. Stream 7. Steve. Okay. We gotta wake that boy up. How is anyone supposed to know that there's a shoe there? Okay, we've uncovered him. How do I give him a shoe? That'll wake him up. Alright. Oh, in this one moment, we gotta give him a shoe. Oh, there we go. Oh, my head. What happened, Laura? Yeah, Steve, I was worried about you. Are you alright? I think so. I remember hearing somebody coming up behind me, and as I turned around, somebody slugged me. Cripes, my head hurts. They must have dumped you down the coal chute. Let me see where you were hit. I'm alright, don't touch it. Honestly, you men can be such crybabies. You think you can walk? We have to get out of here. Somebody's been murdering everybody in this museum, and whoever it is after me. I can make it. I'm with you. Where do you go? Good question. Come on, Slowpoke. We need some manpower. Let's head inside. Oh no, wait, we didn't use a lantern. Oh! Before we die, Laura, if you would please... What's that? Oh no. That's a lot of snakes. It's really not good. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, where's this secret tunnel go to? There's like... How strange, hieroglyphics are carved into the wall. You get the feeling this is not just another air shaft. The other one was also not just an air shaft. He's so crouched down. hear the sound of gunfire from the direction of the furnace room. Sounds like somebody's chasing us, Laura. Give him the cheese. Wait, what? Why did they eat us? The rats. Do we need to kill the rats? He looks suspiciously like Steve. Look, it looks like candy cigarettes. Why does him not wearing a shoe means he dies instantly? Okay. Good. That is a great question. Okay, what do we have that can kill a mouse? Just hit him with a dagger. Let's see. Let's look. We got a bone. We got a sexy thingy. Oh no. I do this every time. Maybe we just put it in the wrong place or something? Like, did we have to throw it elsewhere? Do mice get killed if they eat grapes like dogs do? I don't know. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Before we get murdered again. Yeah, climb up in there. And you make your girlfriend go first. Into the scary, dark tunnel. Okay, the snake oils seem to work really well. There's so many snakes. Olympia, take control of your creatures, please. Okay, let's... Can't save? No. Why are the mice so vicious? Look on fire. Eek. Yeah, throw it all the way there. Oh, what? Is that where we're going? Falling to our deaths like Looney Tunes? You watch in relief as the last of the rats scurries out of sight. You can barely smell an unpleasant odor like burning hair. So they fall into the furnace? She fell in. And he learned nothing. If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the furnace. God damn. We can't go back. We got this. We got this. We are so close. Steve, wake up. Don't die. Is it like hot in here? What's the deal with him passing away? Okay. I need a big, strong man to help me. It's not like we could push it back closed behind us. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, if a little hard. Yeah, we don't walk into there, we touch it for some reason. Oh no. Oil them snakes. That's as far as you can toss it. But it'll work. That'll do. Okay, and then... Okay. I feel like we're so close to the end. We just gotta escape this hellish prison. Gunfire. Alright. I'm trying to see if the perspective is off. Or if that's on... Is that supposed to be on the ground? The doorway's dark. You can see a faint glow from somewhere within. Okay. Okay, I see what went wrong. We went into the furnace. Oh my god! I freaking called it. We just got bombed by a T-Rex. And I've never been happier. Okay, so there is actually a point to this room. The room feels touched by your actions. Oh my god. Steve. Why is he standing right in the way? Is he traumatized? What the fuck? What? What? Huh? Well, we just saved though, so. So if leaving doesn't work, let's make it chomp on that thing. Who are you, huh? That is a great shot. The coroner's inquest. Like the colonel's bequest. That's really good. An impressive showing for your first day on the job. She better be paying overtime for this. She needs a bonus. It's such a good callback. Thank you for coming to this inquest, Miss Bow. As the coroner on this case, I'm going to informally question you and study the evidence you've collected. If you can assist me in developing a case, the perpetrators will be tried in a court of law. We're primarily concerned with the museum murders, but we're also interested in the theft of the Dagger of Amon Ra and other matters that may have had a bearing on this case. My examination of the corpses has been fruitful, but I need more evidence to build a case. Any information you could give us would help, but you must justify your conclusions with the evidence you've acquired. False accusations and unsupported conclusions will not be tolerated. Although I don't wish to pressure you, your employer is also here to judge your performance on this investigation, no pressure. Since this is an informal proceeding, I have allowed it on the basis that your newspaper will cooperate with our wishes. Now to the questions. Who murdered Dr. Pippin Carter? Oh God. There's so many people. So, Dr. Carter. He was the guy who was... Wait, which guy was he? Was he the guy that got stabbed by... I'm trying to think. Does anyone have any ideas who doesn't know the actual answer? I don't think it was Dr. Miklos who killed the Countess. It couldn't be this guy, because this guy's dead. No, wait, this guy is dead. And this guy is this guy. So they're both dead. It couldn't be Yvette. It could be Steve, but why would he do that? Like, I have so many questions and I don't know the answers to them. Oh, God. Trying to think. I don't feel it from him. He's dead. She is her. I don't feel it from Detective O'Reilly, even though I do think he killed people. I don't think it's her. Maybe Ramsey's? But what motive does Ramsey's have to kill? Unless, because her husband was the owner of the museum, so maybe he thought, maybe he thought that, maybe he thought that she would reveal the cult. So I guess to cover another crime? Who was the skeleton? Wasn't it Archibald Carrington III? That was Watney Little. Who impersonated Dr. Archibald Carrington? Watney Little. And who murdered Watney Little? That I'm not so sure about. Maybe the Countess? To cover another crime. Who actually stole the Dagger of Amon Ra from the ancient exhibit? There are so many questions. I wouldn't put it beyond Mr. Smith, or Dr. Smith. Who was the woman involved in stealing paintings from the Old Masters Gallery? That was the Walt. Who was the man involved in stealing paintings? Technically Watney Little, wasn't it? So I got all the other ones wrong. Who was the middleman who provided forged paintings for the Countess and sold the real ones for her? Ziggy. Okay. Who was the high priest of the Amon-Ra sun worshippers? I mean, wouldn't that be Ramses? That's correct. They're really testing us. That was Ernie. Fence installer. In fact, he put up a very nice fence around my house. Oh. What? I'm tempted to conclude that you were the murderer? You neglected to thoroughly question all suspects and you missed important evidence at the crime scenes. Although you discovered the Dagger of Amon-Ra, you have not arrived at conclusions about the theft that make any sense to me. I believe that the theft involved two people, one of whom must have been on the museum staff. Because of you, a murderer is running around loose in the city, free to kill again. I hope you're proud of yourself, Miss Bow. Back the heck off. Laura Bow bungles investigation, Dagger still missing, and killer goes free. Dr. Carrington's bones will soon be hanging on display in the Levanteros Museum. Her remarkably lifelike statue lives on in the Masters Museum Gallery of the Levanteros Museum. You did not... Wait, I did recover the Dagger of Amon-Ra. He was fired from his job as chief of security at the Levanteros Museum. 1 year later, still out of work, he committed suicide in military fashion by falling on his sword. They're putting a lot on Laura right now. She was doing her best. I did not have a total failure. They even said I was doing a good job. Having died in the course of the story, Watney Little's life of crime came to an abrupt end. As he was not a nice man, nobody missed him. After Wolfheimlich was fired from his job as chief of security, Dr. Olympia Miklos moved to Montana to do full-time field research in paleontology. Digging in the rich fossil beds she found there, her greatest find was the carnivorous Olympiasaurus dinosaur. Well, congrats, Olympia. As fond as he was of the Levanteros, Ernie Leach noted in his will that he wanted his body donated to the museum. Gross. His body now resides in numerous small jars of alcohol, which will be placed on display in the new Hall of Internal Biology, adjacent to the Hall of Late Mammals. We do love to see a queen winning. Ernie, why did you do that? Since the Dagger of Amon-Ra was not recovered, Dr. Tut-Smith was forced to commit suicide with a fake Dagger of Amon-Ra from the Levanteros Museum shop. After losing his head in the museum, Ziggy found himself unable to continue his criminal career. His head has been preserved and is now on display in a life mask. Okay, this museum needs to be fined. There's so many wrong things about this. Ramses Najir continued his successful career as an accountant and as head of the secret Egyptian cult of Amon-Ra. With his strong high society ties, his accounting business made Ramses a millionaire in 15 years. Having died from a snake bite, Lavinia Waldorf Carlton did not live long enough to inherit any money from her late husband Sterling. No, because she was dead. Extremely unimpressed by your total failure as a reporter, Sam Augustini fired her. Later the same year, he was mugged with a gift shop duplicate of the Dagger of Amon-Ra and died from his wounds. He blames you for his death. Sam, get off my back. Since you were fired after your total failure at the museum, Crodfaller T. Rhubarb continued the investigation, found the Dagger of Amon-Ra and the murderer, and won a Pulitzer Prize for his amazing work. Well, I mean, I like Rube. Henry Lamort, the coroner, continued his successful career in studying dead bodies for the next 50 years, finally retiring in 1976 to tour with the rock band The Ungrateful Dead. We did find the dagger. I don't know why they're acting like we didn't. Just as a fuck you, I guess. Low-Fat continued in the laundry business, eventually opening up a chain of low-fat Chinese laundries across the country and becoming a millionaire in the process. Good for him. Detective Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly continued his job and became a full-time homicide detective. Having amassed a small fortune by being frugal, he retired to Ireland 3 years later. Steve Dorian was quite upset by the unfortunate event that happened to you later that night. What happened to me later that night? Stunned by your total failure in the unfortunate event that occurred to you later that evening, John Bowe spent his remaining years in a New Orleans mental institution. Hello? After you gave it away, the dagger of Amon Ra vanished. I did not do any such thing. 20 years later, in 1946, it mysteriously appeared on the doorstep of the Cairo Museum in Egypt. There was human blood on the blade, as if it were some kind of message. What happened to me? It's like the beginning of the game. You had your chance and you blew it, Laura Bowe. Laura, run! This is what happens to interfering reporters. A girl behind you. Laura, no. Say it ain't so. Why were they so harsh on Laura? You get like one question wrong and they're like, well, you died and everyone hated you. They're so harsh. I want to marry an archaeologist. That's a ginormous gun. Yeah, who did kill me? Susie, living good. That's such a great name. Archaeologist. What a marvelous gig. His face. Okay, I think I'm gonna look up a guide so I can answer the questions, because I feel like we spent 7 entire episodes in this game. Orpheus. And they're carrying the meat away. Still don't know what that's about. Lorelei Shannon. I knew someone named Lorelei, my choir teacher. Are they tossing Ziggy's head back and forth? That's fucked up. I know we didn't do a perfect game, but Jesus Christ. True love. Oh, she gotta eat my bugs. Yeah, let's find out what actually happened. I don't want to leave that stone unturned. That's a lot of people for lip syncing, but there are a lot of characters. Dun, dun. was that? There's 2 guys named Orpheus on this team. That is crazy. That is a crazy coincidence. Oh, get him, Laura. That's what I would have done. Wolf. I know, what an icon. Laura's too gentle to be swinging a ginormous axe. Oh, nice one, Laura. She broke the case. Was it not literally the Dagger of Amon-Ra that we found? Or did we lose it in the chase somehow? I also adore Laura. She's great. It did. John Smoot. It was really unappealing when she was super jealous over Steve, but for the most part she's a really nice girl and very, very smart. Kind of sassy sometimes too. Writing man. Okay. We are gonna... The end. No, we are gonna reload and I'm going to follow a guide so we find out what actually happened. Because I'm not knowing. I know! You get one question wrong and they're like, you ruined everything. Look what you've done. Let's reload. You ruined everything, you stupid bitch. It's literally the game. The game. They're so harsh. For no reason. Okay. Let's see what the truth is. I'm here for the truth. Yeah, I really thought this game was gonna take place on a cruise ship. But, it did not. Like, we didn't even go on it at all. Okay. We got bombed. Oh no. Run, Laura, run! Okay. This is a crazy good shot, though. He's got such a chatty jawline. Steve's a Chad. That was a good one. The coroner's inquest. Such a good callback. Okay. See, they even said we did impressive. And then they were like, actually, you freaking sucked. I didn't mean to do that. I messed up. I messed up. I'm sorry, I gotta do it again. I accidentally clicked and messed everything up. once more. It takes a while to load. How's everyone doing tonight? On this Monday night? Other than being very sad that Laura ruined everybody's life ever. And nothing good ever came of her. I know. They're like, you're so bad. Like 5 people just killed themselves. Because of you. Because of your faults. I'm so glad I wasn't spoiled on how crappy that ending was. Oh, ad time. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, let's not accidentally click the wrong answer this time. I want to marry an archaeologist. Who got chomped? Oh, nice. Oh, welcome back. Okay, I'm not going to select something on accident. See, look at how impressive I am. I didn't drive multiple people to suicide. I would never do that. Who murdered Pippin Carter? That's right, the cop. And he did it for financial gain. Who killed Ziggy? This was one that I really didn't know. He killed Ziggy to cover another crime. Who murdered Ernie Leach? Who murdered Yvette Delacroix? O'Reilly's killing left and right. And I knew he was, but goddamn. Who murdered Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton? O'Reilly. For to cover another crime. What the hell? Who was the skeleton found in the steamer's trunk? I did know this one. It's Archibald Carrington, and who murdered him? Watney Little. We kind of learned that through the storyline. Who impersonated Dr. Archibald Carrington? Yeah, it was Watney Little. Who murdered Watney Little? O'Reilly. To cover another crime. Who actually stole the Dagger of Amon Ra? Watney Little. Who manipulated Watney Little into stealing the dagger? Why would O'Reilly do this? Who was the woman involved in stealing paintings from the Old Masters Gallery? And that was the Countess. Based on what we know now, your assumption is correct, Miss Bow. Good work. Who was the man involved in stealing paintings from the Old Masters Gallery? Watney Little. Who was the middleman who provided forged paintings for the Countess? Ziggy. Okay, so that one was right. Who is the High Priest? Ramses Najir? Ernie was in the fencing business. I have one final piece of evidence to present, Mr. Coroner. I have an eyewitness who would only feel safe to come forth if I establish my case against Mr. Riley. Now that I've done so, let me introduce Dr. Smith of the Cairo Museum. slides in on his heelys. Mr. Smith's testimony is safe with us. Many thanks. I was in the Egyptian ceremonial room underneath the museum when Detective Riley killed 2 of my fellow sun worshippers. I saw with my own eyes how he gunned them down without mercy when they tried to stop him from chasing Miss Bow. Okay, so he's one of the cultists. Oh no. Will you testify in court to what you witnessed? Happily, sir, my dead fellows expect their revenge, although Amon-Ra will certainly destroy O'Reilly's Ka when he journeys through the underworld. I'm not qualified to give my opinion on Mr. O'Reilly's spirit in the next world, Mr. Smith, but I'm sure your testimony will help your dead friends sleep peacefully. Thank you for coming forth. I must admit I'm impressed by your methods, Miss Bow. Not only have you identified murderers of the unfortunate individuals, but you've also uncovered the skullduggery involving the Dagger of Amon-Ra. Our case is very strong now, and prosecution can begin. The New York Police Department owes you a great debt of gratitude for your assistance in apprehending these malefactors. I'm sure that a commendation of valor from the police department is in order. Thank you for the help. Very different tune. Yeah. My, how the tables turn. Laura Bow solves dagger theft and museum murders. It's all that lousy reporter's fault. That damn interfering Laura Bow. She thinks she can get away with squealing on me, does she? I'm not sure where he is on the screen. Well, she's got another thing coming. Is it supposed to be you hear me, Laura Bow? You'll pay for this. If it's the last thing I do. Detective Riley right there in the middle. Okay, I'm curious what happens when everyone doesn't kill themselves. Somehow I think Olympia Miklos will just be unbothered. Oh. Thank you for waiting, Laura. I don't mind, Steve. Laura. Yes? Would you mind, do you suppose, Laura, could you close your eyes? I have something for you. Oh, I suppose so. What? Oh, Steve. Do you like it? It better be fake. Steve, how could you? How could you have stolen the dagger? I didn't steal the dagger, Laura. I bought this copy for you at the museum gift shop. I thought you might like a little memento of your big night at the Leyendecker Museum. You mean the most traumatic night of my life? Thank you, Steve. I'm so embarrassed. You're beautiful when you blush, Laura. Yes, Steve? Would you consider joining me for dinner this coming Saturday? Well, I'm not sure if I don't know if I should really. Yes, I'd be delighted to join you for dinner. Thank you, Laura. You've made me very happy. Oh, Steve. They are gonna smooch. Oh, Laura. Oh, Steve. We don't get another smooch from him? Let's see. Let's see what's different this time. Her sculpture is attributed to Ryan O'Reilly. Yeah, I still don't think they should leave her corpse in the museum. Pleased by your success at finding his Dagger of Amon-Ra and his murderer, Dr. Pippin now rests in peace. His body was transported to Egypt by his cousin and now occupies a place of archaeological honor in the Temple of Amon-Ra in the Valley of Kings. Due to your success at recovering the Dagger of Amon-Ra and finding the murderer, Wolf Heimlich continued as chief of security at the Leyendecker Museum. 2 months later, he was married to Olympia Miklos. That's unexpected. 2 years after they were married, Wolf and Olympia had a daughter they named Morgana Wolf Heimlich. Having died in the course of the story, they married. She didn't go off and have archaeological fun. Okay, he's displayed in the museum still. Tut Smith finally gave up on getting the Dagger of Amon-Ra returned to Egypt. However, once it was completed its US and European museum tours, it was returned to the Cairo Museum anyway. So several years later, Tut died a happy man, even though his death was the result of an Egyptian cobra bite. Yeah, I agree. She was unbothered, off on her own, having a great time. After losing his head in the museum, he is now at the museum exhibit. Okay, he's still a millionaire. She did not get any money. Oh, your editor nominated you for a Pulitzer Prize and was present when you received your citation of valor from the police department. Sam retired 10 years later to become a gentleman cabbage farmer, fulfilling a lifelong secret dream. Pleased at your success, Crowdfaller T. Rhubarb was happy to become your assistant at the New York Daily Register News Tribune. At the Trib. Henry Lamort did the same thing. With that, became a millionaire. Former detective Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly was sentenced to 60 years in a state penitentiary. Having been a cop, O'Reilly found it hard to make friends in prison. After your successful completion of the museum assignment, you started dating Steve Dorian. Thrilled with your success, John Bowe spent the rest of his life telling people what a wonderful daughter you were, and how he taught you everything you knew about criminology. After your recovery of the Dagger of Amon-Ra, it went back on display at the Leyendecker Museum. The large amount of press coverage drew many patrons to the museum to see the dagger. After 2 years on display in the Leyendecker, the Dagger exhibit continued on a tour of the museums in the United States, Europe, and finally found its way back to the Cairo Museum in Egypt. Good ending for the Dagger. Yippee! Okay. That was way better. That was a way better ending. Maybe not for Olympia. Oh, this song again. His eyes are gonna bug out. I want to marry an archaeologist. This is a crazy song. Yeah, what was the deal with the meat? Why did that happen? Like, I at first I just thought it was a visual gag, but it kept coming up. So I'll consider that a rousing success. Excuse me. I started late. eaten to death by rats and bugs. We got shot to death. We had so much extra stuff in our inventory, and I don't know why. Oh, what a game. Bum, bum, bum. Well, this has been fun. I'm kind of sad there won't be a third game to play in this series. You know? Like, but what could you even do after something at this scale? Like, this is so much bigger than the last game, and they'd have to just make it even bigger. And poor Laura just keeps getting into situations and circumstances. Oh. Wolf kind of sucked the entire time. Like, I don't really know what Olympia saw in him. She was like, oh, I gotta have a baby with that guy. And he named the baby after himself. Music in this game was great. I feel bad that we couldn't listen to the voice acting, but it was like slowing the gameplay down so much. Yeah, it's really good. Laura's voice actor played 3 different people. I kind of assumed that Laura was the narrator. I thought she was self-narrating. Crodfeller tea rhubarb. Why was there a tunnel through the T-Rex's mouth? Why was anything in that museum set up like that? I have so many questions about the architects. Why did they do that? The end. Good ending. Well, good job, everyone. Thank you for being here with me. This was fun. I'm gonna miss this playthrough. I will be I'll be back tomorrow with .flow. So we'll be playing that, and oh no. I'll pause a moment. But yeah, it was a really good one. Wow. .flow is really fun too. I'm enjoying that. Thank you. But I will see. My stream schedule is all switched around, so I'm going to be streaming Fields of Mystery on Sunday, and then I'm planning on having a collab on Thursday night. However, it's not. It may or may not happen. It's unsure right now, but it's like 90% going on. And we're going to be playing Resident Evil, and I'm going to be scared out of my mind. So, look forward to that. So, thank you so much to everyone who came, and I hope everyone has a good night. Goodbye!